Modica is a small town just 15 kilometers south of Ragusa in Sicily. It has all the typical characteristics of a Sicilian town in the Ragusano. For example, it has beautiful Baroque architecture, people standing in the middle of the road during lunchtime. But when we think of lunch, of course we think of local sausages and meats roasted on the grill, as well as scacciata and focaccia made fresh in the morning. But lunch wouldn't be complete without dessert. The classic cannoli of Sicilian origin comes to mind, as well as local pasta di mandorla, or almond cookies, are always a treat at the end of any meal, especially breakfast. But what most people don't realize is that directly across from the Chiesa San Pietro, you have what Modica is most famous for, another sweet treat, and that Bonajuto. You find it at its best. Chocolate. And chocolate. And chocolate. And chocolate. And cookies. Pomegranate Journeys' recent bike adventure through southern Sicily brought this reality of Bonajuto and chocolate to the senses of unexpecting cyclists. Our guide explains how the animals in Africa open the cocoa nuts for its fruit, then spit away the seeds, which multiplied over the years, creating even more cocoa plants. The seeds themselves have an amazing aroma, and lucky for us, there's plenty of cocoa seeds to go around. Nature splits the seeds herself within the plant. If they were to be bruised by man-made means, it would alter the flavor of the seeds permanently.
And the one they are basically damaged by the machete, they will throw. Of course.
All the seeds used by Bonajuto, of course, are gathered manually. Thus, the machines don't alter the flavor of their chocolate.
The cocoa fruit, basically, it's a big nut, which is that one, basically. This is dry, otherwise it will disappear, basically.
Thus, she explains, the great chocolate corporations, which mass-produce chocolate for the world, are altering its flavor. At Bonajuto, the flavor is true to its seed. At this point, there's very little more to do, except get into our scrubs and dive into the laboratory.
Really hot.
I videotaped some good stuff, but I left it on for 12 minutes.
The anticipation of going into a chocolate laboratory brought smiles to our faces. She continues to tell us that otherwise the Bonajuto chocolate would only have one flavor. It is the competition from other chocolate makers that has urged Bonajuto to add pepperoncino, orange, vanilla, among other ingredients, in order to spice up their sweets. Bonajuto has also chosen not to remove the cocoa butter from their cocoa. In the past, cocoa butter has gotten a bad rap, but it is what keeps the chocolate from going bad. It is such a good preservative, in fact, that years ago it was used to preserve meat. So in the end, the Bonajuto chocolate has no more than cocoa butter, sugar, and spice, making one unbelievable product.
The chocolate core was excellent.
Yeah.
It's interesting where it comes from, how they make it. It's fantastic. I can't wait to try it.
Okay. No sooner was the plate laid on the table, and everybody jockeyed for position.
Taste this. It's
what'd you
wonderful.
think? Oh, yeah?
It's a little grainy, but it's good.
Oh, great. Excellent. Too much sugar. Well, here we go. To help you get up the next hill.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's right.
But there were also cookies to help you get up the next hill. But my fear was that we wouldn't even leave the chocolate shop, because I knew what was waiting around the corner. The chocolate liqueur.
17 degrees. 16, 17 degrees alcohol.
Wow.
It's enough to give anyone a sweet tooth.
Excellent. That one goes right.
Chocolate with the chili pepper.
The chocolate with the liqueur, so you would really recommend that.
Recommend this over vanilla ice cream.
Okay, excellent.
Well, unfortunately, Bonajuto doesn't have vanilla ice cream, but they do have some of the best chocolate in Sicily. And you can find them right across from St. Peter's Church in the alleyway. And you can get to know them only with Pomegranate Journeys.
Good.